good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Mystery Show. I am your host, Phins. Thank you so much for coming to us. Hit that like button on your way in. Hit that like button. My goodness, man. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Another, another epic beatdown by the Miami Dolphins. Mm. I, Mhm. Are we surprised, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning to y'all. Hit that like button on your way in. Are we even surprised? We shouldn't be. That was so embarrassing and maybe not even for what you might think. It was so embarrassing. So let's hit that like button on your way in, guys. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all. This past week has been crazy work wise, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I didn't even get a chance to review the other game that officially eliminated us. I might talk about it after this one, after we break this one down. But honestly, it's not even that hard to think. 45-21. That's the final score, the Dolphins versus Bengals. I'm going to be 1000% honest with you. I was there to look at two things, and that's it. I wanted to see what Quinn Ewers was going to do, how he was going to look. Can he keep, going toe to toe? And I was looking at Mike Get Sexy. I'm not even gonna lie. That's my guy. The whole time I'm like, welcome back. I missed you. And yes, I was wearing his shirt, his jersey, the one he signed. When I say sign my boo, yes, I wore it. Because he is still my favorite Dolphin fan. I mean, Dolphin quarterback. What am I talking about? Dolphins player is still Mike Get Sexy. No, it is what it is, guys. I like what I like. Okay. Um. Oh, this thing is. They changed the view on some of these things, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to. How does this work? Oh, there. Yeah. Wow. Trying to check to see. You do change some stuff here, and now it looks so weird. What is this? Well, anyways, I can't figure this out right now. But I'll figure it out in a minute. What's up, Miami Kid? Welcome. Rush should fire the whole staff and then fire himself too. What a clown show. It is a clown show at this point. It is a back to back beatdowns the Dolphins have taken. I was there in Pittsburgh, God. You guys know. If you don't know, take a look at my shorts and my videos, man. I was so cold out there. My first time seeing snow. It's kind of crazy. But it was awesome. Okay, see, this is what I mean. Like, oh, I don't just. Oh god. Anyways, try to figure that thing out later. But yeah, guys, this game being there. I really only focus on those two things: Quinn Ewers and Mike is sexy. We were already out of contention, but I wanted to see. Now I've been on a couple of other podcasts. Shout out to Dolfreaky over there at Dolphins Talk. I was there for the Freak Show this week. I also did 305 Sports Babe show as well. This week. So shout out to those two ladies. That was fun. Now it's my turn to do my show. But guys, this was so such a bad game because uh, we had a chance to again. It's like a broken record at this point. We have a chance to win this game, but you know what? I'm not gonna put it on a seventh round rookie. I'm putting it on the coach. This was a bad game coached by McDaniel. Back to back, really bad games coached by McDaniel. Really bad game. I'm just like, why is it that it takes us to take a look at a completely different team for McDaniel to look competent, but then he doesn't look competent? It's weird. It's like he's trying so. I've said this before. He outcoaches himself. Mike McDaniel outcoaches himself severely. He severely outcoaches himself. He tries to think, oh, I'm going to outdo the. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and outdo the other player because they think that I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do what they think that I'm not doing because I'm doing it, but I'm not doing what they think that I'm doing. That I'm thinking they're thinking because I'm thinking it. So I'm gonna do it. Like at this point, come on, Mike. It's not your first rodeo. You're not a first time head coach. You got 4 years under your belt. It's over. There's no more excuses. In the same offense that you've installed. And one of my major issues with this offense is the fact that you refuse. You continue to refuse to change your offense to the quarterback that you have in hand. Why? Why do you not adjust your playbook to the skill set of your quarterback? I again, and I've said this year after year after year, which is why I never really gave too much blame to the quarterbacks themselves. Because if you take a look at it, ladies and gentlemen, whether it was Tyler Huntley or Skyler or Wilson or honestly, I don't even remember who we have had as a backup in the last 6 years. What's his name? Oh God, the kid from the Jets. Well, two of them, but the other guy from the Jets. I liked him. His dad's well, he's a Dolphin fan too. The previous number 14 backup. I forgot his name. All of them. Why did they struggle? Because Mike McDaniel did not adjust that playbook or bring his backups to what it was needed so that way there's no drop off. Last night I was watching the Ravens game versus the Patriots, Lamar, I didn't really see him play. I saw Tyler Huntley play. At one point, I forgot that it was Huntley. I thought it was Lamar playing. I was like, oh, snap, look at Lamar. And then I'm like, wait a minute. That's not a number 8. That's a number 5. That's how your backup is supposed to be able to come in, run your offense, but you're still tailoring to his asset, his skill set. We had the same backup quarterback, and man, I feel like he ran some miracles because of McDaniel inability to adjust. And this is where we are. So just going back to remembering this game, I'm gonna tell you about the numbers in a second here. But just thinking about just right off the bat, I really like what I saw from Quinn Ewers. First game starting. I liked his presence in the pocket. I like when he scrambles. There was this one, oh my gosh, super gorgeous pass he threw. Like I'm just visualizing it again. He scrambled, I believe, to his right, and then semi threw across. He was getting hit too, and just darted it to the receiver. He didn't take the sack. He didn't throw the ball out. He, even though he was scrambling outside the pocket, trying to extend the play, and about to get hit, he still managed to deliver that ball to exactly where it needed to be, where the DB couldn't get to it and his receiver could. Plenty of times that I saw that. His ball placement, I think, is probably what I like the most. What do I mean by that? Because accuracy, a lot of people think it's just, hey, if it's there nearby and he got it, that's accuracy. It's part of it. But where do you place the ball? Ball placement is a major part in it's not just catching the ball. Where do you throw that ball? That's part of accuracy too. And I really like that Ewers was leading his receivers. That he was putting in a place where the DBs couldn't get it. It was his receivers being able to get it. Man, he even threw a ball where Waller was, I forgot if that was I don't think it was a slant. I think it was an out route because it was coming towards my end zone. I believe it was an out route, regardless of what it was. Waller, no, he was coming across. Yeah, I think it was coming across from the field. Ewers was about to get tackled. He threw the ball to only where Waller can get it, going outside, going out of bounds. And man, Waller made a great catch in the sideline. Great catch. Took that ball outside the air. It was beautiful. At that point, I'm like, damn, maybe we need to consider bringing back Waller because I'm really liking this man. I'm really liking this man. He was looking good. Waller was looking good whenever we used him. And the thing is, it's like you have nothing to prove. You're out of contention. Now is the time when you give this is pretty much preseason to the preseason. Now's the time that you want to give your young players as much opportunities to play on that field. Your Malik Washingtons, your Jalen Wrights, your even on defense, your Ethan Bonners. On offense, your dosage, your Quinn Ewers. Quinn should have thrown for like, honestly, personally, I think Quinn should have thrown for a lot more than he did. Quinn should have probably thrown it 10 more, 15 more times. I thought in that first half he was actually doing pretty decent. We were still in the game, kind of. We still had a little bit of opportunity there in that first half. It was still a blow for blow. Like, it's not like they were destroying us or anything like that. It was practically a tied game at halftime. We dropped the ball again in the third quarter. I'm gonna get to that in a second. But this was practically I mean, we were going blow for blow with a 7th-round rookie versus Joe Burr. Come on, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. We were going blow for blow, man. It was 17-14 at half. At half. 17-14 at half. You saw what's his name? Ewers pass the ball. He was taking what the defense was giving him. He wasn't putting the ball in harm's way. I don't think I saw a turnover worthy play from Ewers. Oh, but Miss Finch, he's got 2 interceptions. First of all, one was tipped. Everybody saw that. Second, the other one was like in garbage time. Am I thinking, oh, he's the franchise quarterback? No, he's got to prove that's his first game. Can he? I'm going to treat him exactly. And I said this in one of the other shows. I said, I'm going to treat him like I would Skylar Thompson, another 7th-round rookie, who with only 3 starts was Puff the Magic Dragon away from winning our first playoff game and beating the Bills at the Bills. If Mike McDaniel wasn't puffing as much as he was, and he would have actually paid attention to time management, clock management, would have gotten the plays in time, Skylar Thompson was about to beat the Buffalo Bills in his 3rd start. Mommy kid, I see you like Quinn Ewers is not it. Again, I don't want him as a starter quarterback. You're 7th rounder. You're gonna have to do a lot for me to be thinking, oh, you can take over the reins. We need to draft quarterbacks every single year, period. Every single year at this point. We gotta do something different. You ain't cutting it. Next. You're not cutting it. Next. That's it. Just keep drafting. But that doesn't mean that while we're still drafting, I can't give my 7th round an opportunity. We're not going to be anything next year. Next year is going to be even worse than 2019. 2019, we had assets. 2019, we stripped the team down because we were. It almost makes me want to cry thinking about this, guys, but we had the golden ticket. We had the golden ticket. We had over $100 million. I believe we had 5 or 6 picks in the first 100 picks. We had the golden ticket in 2019. to select in 2020. And because of money is the reason why we didn't do what was right for the team. Because you can't talk to people like that. We didn't stick to listening to the 3-time Super Bowl champ coach you just hired, who might have been a first time coach, but guess what? That first time coach has plenty of experience in winning games. And let me add to that, championships. And you told him who already has experience doing something you don't know how to do. You don't know how to have discipline. You hired Philbin. You hired Adam Gase. That's the guy you told, nope, we're gonna go and we're gonna stick to our. What's that saying? Pride comes before the fall. Money and pride is what's ruining this team. Money and pride. Because Greer was too proudful to admit he made a mistake. He quadrupled down on that mistake. That's it. They might not have been good. And you know what? What team actually, idiots now, but what team actually realized, damn, we made a mistake. We need to keep drafting? The Cardinals did it with Josh Rosen. They drafted him high. They're like, nope, we're gonna draft again. They got Kyler. They should have kept going. Kyler was good, not good enough. They should have continued to draft more quarterbacks. And I know everybody clowns on the Cleveland Browns because they're just that bad of an organization, because they are. But one thing you can't take away from them, they will continue to try to find a quarterback, and they continue to hire, continue to hire, continue to hire. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carolina Panthers are one game away from winning the NFC South. One game. And Tampa Bay's in that division. Oh, by the way, they just beat Tampa Bay. By 3, I get it. They still beat them. Ronnie, what's up, Ronnie? Bro, you're gonna hear it all. People are gonna be blaming yours, how he's not the one. We need to consider blah blah blah. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna blame everything. At the end of the day, this comes down to McDaniel. McDaniel. You started out right. You started out right. But what have we been saying all season long? What have we been saying for the last 3-4 years? McDaniel cannot make the adjustments come halftime. We are a horrible second half a team. We lost the game in the third quarter. They scored 3 tutties. We scored not even a field goal. I don't understand why we're going through this when it's not even. It was there, man. It was there. We were in that game. We were going blow for blow with a 7th-round rookie. We were going blow for blow with a 7th-round rookie. Again. You know who had happy feet last night? Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel had happy feet last night. Before we continue, guys, thank you so much, guys, for coming through. I appreciate y'all. Do me a favor, hit that like button, guys, if you haven't done so already. It really does help out the channel. Y'all are literally the best. But I need y'all to hit that like button. Please, 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 please. Thank you so much. I'm about to run through the numbers here, but I just needed to kind of give you my initial thought of this. I needed a minute. I was at the game. It was one of my brother's birthday, and the little one, he also it was also his birthday too. Just turned 10. Super happy. His first game. He's a baseball fan, but he didn't actually want to come to the game until I brought his sister. And he's like, okay, I'll go. Whatever. Uh so yeah, it was me and all my siblings. Well, not all of them, but you know, almost a lot of my siblings. The little one's first time. Anyways. Um that was a cool experience for them. Other than that, I was watching Ewers and Get Sexy. Ewers and Get Sexy. That's it. That's all I had. Ronnie says, nah, Miss Fins, McDaniel changed the plays. It was killing me seeing everyone doing comeback routes and the team quit on yours. All the starts can go. You mean stars? I feel like, yeah. Oh, Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. Yesterday, how did it go for all the people who said anybody could replace Tua and will be a playoff team? Starters. Um, McDaniel's still one of your major issues. Yes. And you're not about to compare a fifth, or not you, Daniel. I know what you mean, which a lot of people make the same case. So I'm not talking to you directly. I'm speaking in general for people who have the same sentiment. I'm not about to compare a fifth overall pick to a late seventh round pick. That just says a lot worse things about Tua than it does yours. And unfortunately, the Saint, my Daniel, he didn't prepare his quarterback, and his quarterback still stepped up, still managed to deal with the adversity, and yet, my McDaniel took the ball away from the young man. He took the ball away from the young man. Look at that first half. It was still 2 halves. We were right in this game until we weren't. What's up, Dad Dean? One of our awesome members, man. Shout out to the member squad. You guys literally keeping the lights on, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. This was the first game in 20 years I don't watch. Wow. That's rough. Yesterday was a preseason game. Exactly. I'm not treating yesterday's game as a. I want to see what the young players have. That's what I wanted to see. Can all of our young players, what can they deliver? Who can we move forward with? Things like that. Same thing with Ewers. He's one of our young players. I wasn't expecting much from him overall, except okay, protect the ball, take what the defense is giving you. Let me see. Can you escape pressure? Can you chuck the ball downfield? How's your ball placement? Those are things I was looking for. Guess what? I liked yours. You might not like yours. Okay, cool. I like what I saw for a first game versus the Bengals with Joe Burr. Man, shoot, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. But you know what? I won't take Mike McDaniel making the same rookie mistakes he has for the last 4 years. What's up, Michael K? Welcome. What's up, Nightmare? I saw the intangibles in years he still hasn't developed. How can you develop not even playing the game? So I'm right there with you, Nightmare. Give him a little bit of time. He should be fine. Again, I need a serviceable quarterback. If anybody can show you what it means to be a serviceable quarterback, take a look at Bryce Young. I hate Alabama quarterbacks. I truly dislike, let me say that correctly, with a passion, Alabama quarterbacks. Because they typically come with all first round talent in their entire offense. So I don't like Alabama quarterbacks. But Bryce Young, look at him. He's still making mistakes. But I do see a little progression every year. They finally got him some weapons. Tech McMillan, man, I like that kid. I like him. I liked him when he got drafted. I like him. I like what I see from him. So for me, I'm happy for him. And hey, man, don't. Oh my God, bro, the Jaguars with Trevor hairdo and the Carolina Panthers, who literally last year had less than 3,000 people in their games. It was so bad. They weren't even broadcasting their games practically. They only did it for the opposing team because panning out to that stadium was atrocious. Nobody was going to those games. Nobody. Yeah, you can't exactly. You cannot compare to a seventh round rookie on his first start. Like, come on, guys. We're better than that. We smart. We smart. You can't do that. You know it. You know it. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Go over this. Overall, I like what I saw. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. You know what I mean? Like, I like what I saw. I liked that his pocket awareness was there. I saw the arm strength. I like that as well. But if you're about to be like, oh, Dolphins weren't it, like, I don't know what you're looking at. Win Years did pretty decent for his very first start. That's where I'm at. Joe Burr in the building. It's pretty cool watching him. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Oh man, come on, come on, come on. Trying to get trying to get this up. Come on. I gotta check on my internet. I don't know why it's not showing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it's not showing. Let me, okay, well, looks like it's not gonna show. So, I mean, yeah, it's not gonna show. That's fine. I'm just gonna talk you through it. So the AP said Joe Burrow throws for 309 and 4 touchdowns. The Bengals rout the Dolphins 45-21. Joe Burrow is having fun playing football. I'm glad we're the ones that are giving him so far. First quarter, 7-7. Second quarter, 10-7 Bengals. It's a 17-14 game at halftime. But yet every other coach can make adjustments, and our coach can't make adjustments to their adjustments. In my opinion, Mike McDaniel massively needs at least another 5-6 years to develop as a coach. Look at Dan Campbell. His team wasn't hot with the Lions at the beginning. Struggled, got the right coaching staff, got the right personnel, have been building their team through the draft. I have to continue to remind my people we didn't need Waddle. Amon-Ra St. Brown was a third round pick. I'm not drafting a wide receiver in the first round. I refuse to draft a wide receiver in the first round. Oh, he's gonna have to be out of this world. A weapon like when one of those comes, which they tend to be few, extremely few and far between, then I'll consider it. Waddle, in my opinion, was never that kind of like, oh my god. No, not even close. So let's continue here. Shout out to everybody. Hit that like button, guys. Appreciate y'all. 30 plus of y'all in here. Hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you. Third quarter is where we lost the game. 21-0. We didn't score not 1 point. We didn't score, and they scored 21 points, 3 touchdowns. That's also on Weaver too. But we knew the defense wasn't gonna be all that hot. The money has been put in the offense. I expect more from the offense than I do on my defense. I tend to not be worried about my defense. I'm almost always worried about my offense. That's it. Now, can we do better? Yeah, but we need to clean house. This whole, oh, let's just give McDaniel 1 more year. My God, I was fighting back, throwing a punch because I'm like, can we just not? We'll give him an opportunity with his own quarterback. Let him do it somewhere else. Get him out of here. We need. Billy, you're funny. We need to just cut it off. Cut it off, man. Cut it off. Clean sweep. Stop with the let's get rid of the GM, keep the head coach. Let's get rid of the head coach, keep the GM. No. You already got rid of Greer. McDaniel cannot set foot in this postseason. And can we start hiring football people to run this organization? Not just people who want money. Stephen Ross, I'm convinced, and I said this for years. We only got Tua because Tua sold dirt. We took a market. We bought a market. That's it. We bought a market with a broken toy. That's it. That's all we did. Oh, look at all these Alabama fans. They're gonna come here and they're gonna make us some money. Yeah. All the money wasn't on the field. Yeah, I was benched as a third stringer. And Mike McDaniel, unfortunately, he can't make the adjustments. He continues not to make the adjustments. That's what's upsetting. We start out the game. Our defense do what they need to do. 6 plays. Forcing a punt. What does our offense do? 6 plays. And give away the punt. What? Bengals come down, score a touchdown. Finally. Finally. Excuse me. They score, we score. Bam, bam. First quarter. Second quarter. Defense forces a punt. Let's go. What did our offense do? Give up the ball, 3 and out. Bengals come back. They scored a field goal. 11 plays. What do? We said, oh, so you want to score a field goal? Let's score this touchdown real quick. Let's score this touchdown real quick. Mhm. That 11-yard pass to Waller, really good. This second where we got that second touchdown, guys, it was pretty decent. You had 21-yard pass. You kept getting really good passes. And then it results in a 9-yard touchdown run by Malik Washington. But you allowed your quarterback to be in there. What do we do? That's our offense. Our defense, give up a touchdown, man. Give up a touchdown. What do our offense do? We punt it back. Then they kneel. Let's go to third quarter. First things first. Fumble. Why? Why? A fumble by Dulcich. Oh my god! And that was coming towards me. I still remember that. And I was like, "Come on, man! When you're carrying the ball, when you catch it, you gotta protect the ball." Our offense fumbled it away. They capitalized, scored that defense. We give up an interception, which we know it was tipped. I'm not putting that on yours. I'm putting that on the receiver. Bengals touchdown behind that giveaway. Then instead of getting the ball back and doing something with it, turnover on downs. They come back, touchdown. Now we did get an interception. It was just pretty awesome. We get the interception, do absolutely nothing. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. They score a touchdown. We throw with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, I believe. That's the second interception the Ewers had. Oh, they come back, fourth quarter, they score a touchdown. We punt, they punt. We score a touchdown, garbage time. They punt, and the game. This team is so bad. So bad in that third and fourth quarter. And shout out to Color because he always says if we don't put points on the board in that third quarter, we're not winning that game. And it's true. It's true. Raiders and just do Chris Greer type stuff. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. Yours 260 yards passing, 20 of 32 interceptions. Again, one, okay, maybe he might have forced it. The other one was tipped. Rookie. I still think he should have thrown more than 30 passes. Give him an opportunity to win you this game. Didn't. Joe Burr, 25 of 32 with 4 touchdowns, 309 yards. Not bad. Even on the ground, Achan, 81, 15 carries and a touchdown. They had 66 in Brown, 12 carries and 1 touchdown. was semi pretty even, except this part. Jamar Chase, 9 receptions, 109 yards. Waddle, 5 for 72. That same draft that we drafted Waddle, Bengals drafted, that's 2021. They drafted Jamar Chase to give Joe Burr an opportunity to continue to play with his receiver. Cool, man. That's awesome. We didn't have to do the same thing. We didn't have to. Payne Sewell was the play. Payne Sewell right now is top freaking O lineman, top O lineman since he's been drafted. We're talking top 3, top 5 O linemen. My God, if we would have gotten Worth in 2020, Tristan in 2021, we would have had a much different team. It's a 5-year plan, and we just completely let it go. Sealer got to I believe it was Burr for one the lone sack. Jordan Brooks, man, 14 tackles, 5 of them solo for the Bengals. Battle, 10 tackles, 6 solo. When you take a look at this game, you're almost like, this score doesn't reflect the numbers I'm seeing. Dolphins, 389 total yards. Bengals, 407. That's pretty much the same. I'm gonna hit the next stat in a second. Even first downs, 23 to 19. That's pretty close. Even penalties, they had 2 for 10. We had 3 for 20. Yeah, the penalties they don't help, but it wasn't even that much. Third down, they definitely won this. 50% on third down, 6 of 12. We were 2 of 10 at 20%. And first down, pretty much even. We were 1 of 2, they were 1 of 1. Red zone, 6 for 6, we had 2 of 2. Possession was 31.5 to 28.5 for the Bengals side. But guys, the numbers tell you that this should have been like a 23-21 game, not a 45-21 game. Shout out to Quinn Ewers, man. He looked good. Now let's go and have a competitive game versus Tampa Bay. But McDaniel, my God, I need to see what my quarterback can do. Why are you taking the ball away from him? I understand wanting to run the ball. Why is HN even playing? Like we don't have other running backs for us to play. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Why aren't our younger players playing, man? We don't need HN really having too many touches on a meaningless end of the season when you can really risk injury. I want to see Tosh Washington. I want to see Malik, the Washington brothers. That's what I want to see. I'm here on evaluation mode. Let me see what my guys can do. The young guys. But if your own coach is sabotaging you, coach gotta go too. I put this, and I'm gonna put up a poll on media. Mike McDaniel has got to go. Go develop somewhere else. Go be an OC somewhere else. We already know that's what you got lined up. That's it. I'm over it. I want a clean set. I want a veteran quarterback. That's what I want. I need a veteran GM, a veteran quarterback, a veteran head coach. That's what I meant to say. That's what I need. Miss Phins, what do you mean you need a veteran quarterback? Yeah, we're gonna need a veteran quarterback, regardless. Whether you pay him $2 million for league minimum or whatever, you need QB competition. You gotta get one of the veteran quarterbacks. That doesn't mean you don't draft. You better be drafting. You better be drafting. That's what I'm saying. But I still think we need Billy. Run it back. Stop wasting people's careers and stop wasting people's times. Xavier Howard told you that. It still hurts, man. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And I'm trying to find like a positive light to this game. Yours has to be the positive light. Our running game has to be a positive light. Our tight ends. I know Dosich had a little trouble today securing the ball, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from my tight ends. Waller's balling. Dosich is looking good. So everybody that's like, oh my God, everybody's so negative. Guys, we got pretty good play from our tight ends group, our quarterback group, our own line. Sack attack. Stop it. Stop it. Crazy people. Yeah, that's where we are right now. That's where we are right now. This game, it should have never been what it is today. Another Mike McDaniel horrifically coached game. Let me take the last few minutes real quick to give you my rundown on the previous game because I didn't even get a chance to talk about it. I've been so slammed in a good way. So it's a blessing, guys. Believe me when I tell you, it's been a little bit rough. It's been a little bit rough, but Baruch Hashem, we we're many blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to everybody celebrating Hanukkah. Let's go. And happy holidays, everybody. Hit that like button for me. But real quick, I need to take a second here. Let me peel back the clock. And if you didn't get it, yo, I told it's simple. My McDaniel needs to go because I don't trust his play calling anymore. I don't trust his play calling anymore. And what I don't trust, which is one of the major things I've yet to see him progress on, and that is the adjustments to the adjustments after halftime. Yeah, Jay Gatto. These last 3 games are just evaluation mode. What can our young guys do? Listen, we only got like 21 players, 22 players signed. We still gonna sign over 30 players with no money. We know this. I've been saying this all year long. We need to see what our rookies are doing, what our second year players are doing. So that way, when we're drafting for depth. We're drafting for those key pieces that you can't really buy. You're not buying a left tackle. If not, that's gonna be one expensive deal in trade value. Same thing with a right tackle. Any tackle at this point. Right, left, offense, defense don't matter. Tackles are hard to come by. But looking at this dang Pittsburgh Steelers game that was legitimately 18-degree weather. It was actually less than that. It was so flipping cold that man, I was struggling. I was struggling. I couldn't do it. Okay. I'm looking to see. They said officially bombs. Yeah. They said officially, yeah, it's about 100 degrees, kinda 100 degrees, 18 degrees or less ended up being in the game as the game progressed. Ended up getting colder and colder. But right now, Dolphins are 6-9 in the division. We're third. We had an opportunity to make something beautiful happen, and yet again, we didn't take advantage of it, and it's so frustrating. So frustrating. So frustrating. It's so frustrating. The Bengals aren't doing so hot either. They were out of contention before we were. They're 5-10 now. This tankathon, actually, that's what I want to bring up real quick. Hold on. This tankathon, oof. And NHL, no, sweetie, but NBA, NFL, there you go. Okay. Let me see here. Ooh, Giants and Raiders are pretty much tied for that first overall pick. I hope the Giants definitely win it. I hope the Giants get that first overall pick and then trade your little hearts out. So you got Giants at 1, Vegas, Cleveland, Jets. Damn, Jets got a fourth round pick. Fourth overall pick. Okay. Arizona, Tennessee, Washington, New Orleans, Cincinnati, and yep, you guessed it, Miami Dolphins. We did go from 13th, I think it was 13, 14, kind of. You know what I mean? Now we're 10th, so we moved up 3 more spots. Okay, cool. Top 10 pick, I'll take it. That's decent. You know what I mean? It gives you a lot of flexibility whether you want to go for it, or if you want to go ahead and trade that, pick up some more assets, whatever you decide to do. That ain't bad, top 10. And if other teams continue to win, it's gonna be tough trying to get a higher pick than that, but still not bad. Still not bad. I'm just a little bit concerned, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of bit concerned with my McDaniel. His play calling is bad. And I understand we need it. We've asked for go ahead and emphasize the run game. We need to see the run game. But if you're one dimensional, the defense could just stack the box and that's it. Sorry, excuse me. Ugh. That's it. So going back to the Steelers Dolphins game, it was so atrocious. I was so pissed. So pissed. Another game that the stats literally lied to you. The stats are literally lying to people, making it seem like we had a shot when we didn't. Having this, nope, no, no, no. We're not saying it. We're not saying it. When you have a quarterback who thank God was finally benched, he should have never started this year. Get rid of him. Now he's a bad quarterback on a bad team. Nobody's gonna give you a first. Nobody might even give you a second. You might be lucky with a third. Maybe. I don't know. Might get lucky that way. Stats love line us. Oh, bro, seriously. Seriously. Aaron Rodgers 224 to a 253. Oh God. That's the one thing. Okay. Pittsburgh time. Pittsburgh time. Yo, Tua Dakovailoa. How many times have I said he's bringing his Dak net out because he keeps getting these stats. Oh, what you mean, Miss Phins? He had a good game, 250 something, 22 of 28, 2 touchdowns. He only intercepted one. Yo, he had minimum 3 interception where they were just dropped. Dropped. If not, we'd be talking about Tua having a 5 interception game. Horrible. Horrible play. It was just, oh, God. Keep everything underneath by the Patriots. That's it. They coasted through the game, man. I was there and that sucked so much. I mean, are we even surprised with the type of performance? Thank God he got benched. I'm tired of talking to him. Get him off my team already. And anybody that wants to, oh, they're Dolphin fans, they're Tua fans, good riddance to you too. Cause I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Give me something fresh. Give me a new quarterback. Give me a new head coach, new GM. Let's find the right people here. And don't just do it for money. Tomorrow's gonna be a crappy, guys. People have been giving up their season ticket games left and right. There's a certain amount that you're allowed to give out, the NFL says. Then there's a certain amount you have to have available for the opposing team. And then you're still supposed to have some of it left to be able to go ahead and still, provide pretty decent um, opportunity, if you will. Yeah, this Steelers game, it was so frustrating. It was so freaking cold. But the slap in the face, bro. I heard so many different people, including former players, former quarterbacks, saying that's not a good look. JJ Watt. He's like, look, you're supposed to be the leader. It's I get it. You know the guys, you know what I'm saying? They just got traded. You want to still have a good rapport. Nothing saying not to have that, but you don't have it right after the game, smiling and giggling when you just got whooped. You just got whooped. And seeing him laughing like that pissed me off because it's like you really meant when you said, guys, no matter if I throw 5 picks or 5 touchdowns, I'm coming home to my family and my children. I'm not gonna lie to you. the level of finesse by the Tua camp, man. They milked every ounce they could out of this team. Now they're about to go elsewhere. Who knows? I don't care. I need a quarterback that lives, breathes football. I do. I do. I do. We're gonna disagree or agree to disagree. There's a certain amount of tickets each team has to have for their season tickets. A certain amount that they have to have available where the opposing team can purchase. The rest is regular peeps. Fans or not. But anyways, let's keep moving forward. That Pittsburgh game sucked in so many levels because again, we had an opportunity to win, but we are so limited in quarterback play that I'm not understanding why some people can't see this. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why some people really can't see what we mean by this. Man, that Steelers game, we were in it, bro. We were in it. Again with the first half. Again with the first half. Defense stopped them. We scored a field goal. They scored a touchdown. Okay. 7. We're 4-point game. 4-point game at halftime. No, sis, you can't tell people what to do in their free time. You're funny, man. Steelers scores 14 in the third. We don't score at all. And then we wonder why we lost. Mm. Again, back to back games where we don't even put up points coming off the longest timeout you're going to have, which is halftime. And them duds. Them duds. The duck passes by him. Oh, I'm over it. I just need to voice my frustration. I'm so glad he got benched. In my opinion, and I've been talking to people, he got benched a little too late. After we beat the Bills, he should have been benched. He should have been benched. We were 2-9, 2-7, 2-9. Oh God. We were 2-7, then 3-7. Bench him. It's over. It's over. So pipe dream. Had we been maybe 3-6 or 4-6, maybe okay, keep him. 5-5, bench him. We wasted opportunity to go up in the draft board. That's what we did. We wasted that opportunity. And we shouldn't have. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button for me. I appreciate y'all coming through. Hit that like button. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, another display of Mike McDaniel having horrendous play calling. How many more screens do we have to see 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage when we got to pick up 1 or 2 yards? Why? And then there's this one thing that I saw Drake may do that I've seen other quarterbacks do, and I don't even see ever. I don't even think I've seen it once. Maybe once 3 years ago, maybe. Which is a quarterback keeper on a short and goal, but it's a fake RPO, a fake handoff. It's a fake handoff that you have, and it's also a quarterback keep. And when the quarterback keeper comes, he sold it good last night. He just waltzed into there for that touchdown. How many times have we seen Pat Mahomes do it? We've seen Josh Allen do it. We've seen Lamar do it. We somehow can't find a way to write a play like that I've seen consistently win. That's what I mean. You can't bench 212 million, Miss Phins. Yes, you can. We just did. We just did. We just did. So, anyways, guys, I gotta get out of here. But at least I want to go ahead and talk to you guys. These last 2 weeks, you have back to back horrible coaching examples by Mike McDaniel. Back to back to back. And to be honest with you, even when we played these other teams that were bums and won, there's some we had no business in winning. That simple. Beat the Bills. Okay. Bench him. We're not making these playoffs, realistically speaking. You knew we weren't gonna make it. Bench him and let's see what the younger guys do. Or you know what? Start him, but then you instantly after the first quarter you bench him. Put in Quinn Ewers. Hey, Quinn. Go out there. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Woo! Anyways, but yeah, I'm done. This team's been frustrating. I don't even want to talk about what's his name anymore. I'm so over him. Just get him out my team. Get him out my team. But there are some things that I do want to talk about this week. One of them being 5 offensive players and 5 defensive players. I think the Dolphins should move forward with. And the other thing I want to discuss that's actually multiple things. Good thing we have multiple opportunities to talk this week. I'll think about it later. I mean, I have an idea, but nah, I'll talk about it later. The main thing I want to talk about is these 5 offensive players and 5 defensive players we can keep. They're young enough, show some promises. You know what I mean? If not for nothing, hopefully these guys do work out. Kenny Gainwell, catch and TD. Yeah, I'm not. Guys, I went to Still City. I went to see the Jets. And, my brother and I, the Steelers fan, we spent a week in New York, New Jersey, and a week in Pittsburgh. He loved Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Go check out my shorts, man. I told you 6-degree weather, 18-degree weather, shorts. But it's so fun. I gotta get out of here, guys. We're gonna talk some more. We got a lot to talk about. We gotta look into this future. Am I gonna continue to say I told you guys? No need. No need. You can feel free to go catch my show. Yeah. Yes, we offered 4 first-round picks for Burrow, guys. In case you thought that was fake, that was pretty for real. We did actually make that legitimate call. And yes, Pittsburgh was awesome. Seeing snow for the first time, that was super sick, man. That was dope. Nice and fluffy, and it's like, oh, it was cool. A little scary driving through it, but other than that, it was pretty cool. But you can't pay me to move somewhere else. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not to the Northeast. Are you nuts? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. 6 degree. And that's not even the worst. Oh no, that was a -5 wind chill. You're not about to get me with that one. No. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna recap this real quick. It's simple. Quinn Ewers, I like what I see. Let's keep building on that. My McDaniel stopped getting outplayed in the third quarter. Christ. Stop it. He's getting outplayed in that third quarter. Every single time. Every single game you see McDaniel getting outcoached. Billy, what do you mean by 4 picks when Flores had winning plans? Talk to me about that. Flores was against the 4 picks. It's obvious. Oh, you mean the 4 first for Burrow? Yeah, it was too much. Uh, I mean, it would have been interesting, that's for sure. Us with Joe Burrow. In 2023, we win the Super Bowl. We win the Super Bowl. We win the Super Bowl in 2023. Yeah. But shout out to Tua. He gave us some good times. Hopefully you get the same to another franchise. They really love. They have to really love their quarterback. So really love your quarterback. Oh man. Anyways, Joe Burrow with no Chase Wiggins or um I think that's it. Yeah, because it's Chase. It was Higgins. There was. I know there was a third wide receiver that they had that was pretty good, but I think they traded him too. Without those weapons, Aqua's saying there's nothing interesting about Joe Burrow. There's a lot of things interesting about Joe Burrow, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I love you. I will see you. What's up, beer guy number 30 was cooking us, dude. He was. He was. Miss Phins, good morning. What's up, Enrique? The rebuild failed the first year in 2019 when they replaced Rosen. If they had tanked correctly, they could have needed to. Oh, they wouldn't have needed to offer 4 picks for Burrow because we would have been the number one overall pick. Yes, yes. Sorry. I'm just thinking about these games, man, and it can get very frustrating. So Dolphin Don. It can get very frustrating. Anyways, guys, oh, Beer Guy said that was hard to watch, but you're so some poise on that drive. The 3 yards to drive the field. Yeah, man. You mean 3 plays? Imagine they would have drafted Tua over Herbert in the first overall pick. I'm telling you right now, they would have. They would have. Burrow probably would have been fifth, maybe. And the Dolphins would have still managed to have picked Ewers. Sorry. They would have managed to pick Tua Tagovailoa, whether it was the first, fifth, or whatever. And that wasn't the move. That wasn't the move. Ewers outplayed Tua. I said it. I meant it. He absolutely outplayed Tua in the last 4 or 5 games. Tua has been horrendous, horrendous. But anyways, guys, out coached or out tanked? Yo, AB, I like where you're going with that. What's up? Um, out coached, which resulted in being out tanked. Demon says, didn't watch the game. How was yours? I thought yours was pretty good. 20 or 30. What was it? It's 20 or 30. 200 and some yards. Hold on. 260. He had those 2 interceptions, which directly resulted in points for the Bengals. Take that out. It might. It would have been a 31-21 game. Much closer, easier to get to. Just saying. But anyways, man, I'll see y'all later. I appreciate y'all. The defense does not get a pass for yesterday. Oh, I didn't really discuss it. I mean, I did discuss the defense. I'm not blaming the defense because I know the defense were not gonna be good. That's why I got what I got. However, appreciate you, beer guy. Dude, you said it best. Problem is we can't win third quarters. We haven't been. Hence the us losing these games. We keep giving up these third quarters, man. It's nasty work. Pittsburgh's game. We gave up 14 points, scored 0. This game gave up 21 points, scored 0. That's on the defense, but I expected the defense to take time to gel. And I didn't have much expectations for this game, for this defense this year. So yeah, no. I'm not gonna to me yours I think they're good. Now, Dolphin Don, I'm gonna push back on what you just said. Skylar says scary cat. I didn't see that out of yours. First of all, What do you mean cool? What do you mean scaredy cat win in his third ever start? He was one puff away from beating the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo and getting us our first playoff win. What you talking about, man? What you talking about? What you talking about? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. I wish Skylar was still here. I wish we would have. Well, we're doing now and benching Tua, which, by the way, shout out to all of those people that said what I'm about to say. And yes, I am trolling. In case you don't hear it in my voice. Uh, so let me stipulate that first. Mike McDaniel for benching Tua is a scumbag. He's sabotaging Tua. We need to put weapons around Tua. He's a scumbag. He's such a bad coach because he benched Tua. Okay. Right. Keep the same energy, people. Where's the outrage? Where is the outrage for my McDaniel benching Tua? Hmm? And there's some people out here that really truly think that that wasn't the move to do this time. Skyler and Tua are even in a postseason. Yeah. But it should have never been Skyler and Tua. It should have been Tua and Tua. So keep playing yours. Yep, G Man, that's true. I want to continue to see him play this last couple games. What does yours have with this type of pressure? Let's see it. And I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. But I appreciate y'all coming through. Guys, do me a favor. If you like the content so far, go watch some more content. It's pretty awesome. Hit that like button for me. Hey, shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. Thank you so much. Come over here on YouTube. Hit that like button, guys. We had almost 50 people in here. Let's get those likes up. I appreciate it. Final thoughts. We super suck, and we had no business in winning them 4 games, or at least 3 games. Bills, I will forever want to beat them. That's not neither here nor there. But yeah. Oh, now you don't want to make excuses for yours? I don't know who you talking about making excuses for yours, sir. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta go. Love you guys. Hit that like button. Share, subscribe. Appreciate it. Take care. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. We got a lot more to talk about this game. But I just want to give you. I couldn't share my screen. I gotta check out my internet. I gotta see what's going on. But I appreciate y'all. Take care. And everybody, come over here to YouTube, guys. We're so close to getting to 2,000. So close to getting to 2,000 subs, by the way. Let's make it happen, guys. Tua falling to Skylar levels is wild. Yeah, well, Skylar was the 7th round pick. Tua wants to continue to play like a 7th round Rick. He can do that. Just saying. Anyways, love you guys. I'll see you. Peace. Bye bye. Really? Wait. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Bye, guys.